So with the help of HTML, we can just create the UI. It will not going to do anything. Suppose when we take in that form. So with the help of form, input field means input field buttons are there. When you will click the button, it will perform something. So with the help of that, it will, but with the help of HTML, we can just create the design. It's not going to do anything. But when you have to perform some task in that scenario, you have to go with the JavaScript. Means JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax, different technologies are there. These all technology will help you in the means UI developing side. Suppose you working on Python, you have the knowledge of, you should have the knowledge of jQuery, Ajax, then JavaScript, at least these three technology. Then only you can work with Java, Python, .NET, any of language. So why JavaScript is more popular nowadays? Because JavaScript is the language which you can use in the front end also, and same language you can use in the back end also. Back end, how we will use? With the help of the Node.js. That's why Node.js become more popular. Because if you know single technology, you can get multiple type of job role. That is the main thing. And single technology going to means it's not that job opening is not there. Job opening is also too much because all the front-end framework application, React, Angular, Vue.js, this all three is supporting JavaScript. Means lastly be writing the code of JavaScript itself. That's why JavaScript is more and more popular nowadays due to that front-end application. If you go product like Facebook, it is created on the, I think, React. If you going on Angular side, then multiple applications are there. If you're going Uber, Ola, OLX, then Ola, these all multiple technologies they are using, and they are nowadays using this Facebook and then Flipkart. That also going with the React. Means nowadays all are going with the like front end side of application because some benefits are there. That's why. Okay, so let's move. Let's see how we can proceed in the JavaScript side. So what is JavaScript? So as we discussed in the starting itself, that JavaScript is the going to do something whatever we had done with the help of HTML. We designed that with the help of HTML, but we can't produce the some functionality. We can't generate the functionality. Why? So JavaScript will help you in that type of situation. Means it will do some activity. Suppose you take a button. If you will click button, it will not do anything. But JavaScript will make it to workable. Okay, so what is JavaScript? So JavaScript is the most popular programming languages. Next, JavaScript is the programming language of the web. Web means for the browser side. Mostly we are using in the browser. Actually, previously we was using in the browser, but nowadays we are using in the backend also with the help of the Node.js. Means now it is popular for the front end and backend, both side of compatibility. Next, JavaScript is easy to learn. As we had studied, suppose if you learning Python, Java, .NET, any of the technology, comparing to those technology, JavaScript is easy to learn. But logical wise, coding side, all will be equal. If you know one language, one programming language, other will also like that itself. There is no any more changes, minor changes will be there. Synthetically, everything will be same. So how to write JavaScript? So like previously we was writing HTML, then we have moved with the CSS. So CSS we was using a style keyword. Okay. So the same type we will write the JavaScript also. It means first we have to write HTML. So we written the HTML. After that we can write JavaScript. So for writing JavaScript, what we will do? We will use the script tag. We'll use the script tag. Keep this thing in mind because in interview they are asking this thing, how you will add CSS and how you will add that JavaScript. So JavaScript we can add with the help of the script tag. So as in CSS, we have three ways of writing that CSS. One was internal, external, and inline. Same type JavaScript is also like that, but it will provide only two ways of writing. One is internal and another is external. Okay, so how we are writing this one? So see what we written here. We written here a script tag. Okay, it means with the help of a script tag we can write the JavaScript. If we have to write CSS, what we was doing? We was writing a style tag. So in a style tag we was writing CSS. Correct? But 1 second, sorry. Here we was writing CSS, and here what we will write? We will write JavaScript. JavaScript is mostly known as JS. We telling short as JS. So this type we have to write. So this is known as the internal. As in CSS also we was telling this as a internal. And second, we writing external with the help of this one. In external we will pass the source as like in the case of the CSS. In CSS we was using link. So here we have to pass a href. Same type here we will pass a src. In src you have to give the external JavaScript file address. So what we will do? We will create one JavaScript file. Okay. So how we can create? Right click, new file, give any file name. I will give one dot JavaScript. So JS extension is there. Okay. For HTML extension is dot HTML. And what is extension? After dot, whatever you getting, that is your extension. So dot HTML for HTML file, dot JS is for your JS file. Okay. So what I want to add the external JS. Let it to be this one. We will see that how we can write this also. So let's add this external file. And one thing, always try to put JavaScript in the bottom of the body. Bottom in the sense last line. Okay. Because otherwise JavaScript will not work. Because some logic have to execute line by line. That's why. So always try to keep JavaScript in the bottom. Means inside the HTML or either inside the body. It's not the problem, but it should be in the last. That is some region is there. We will see that what is the region. So next, so this time we can create the JavaScript file and this time we can create the HTML file. And here we had a linked up together. So now see. So how we will do that? With the help of the script tag. Okay, we can write internal JavaScript, and by using a script src, then again a script, we can use a link external JavaScript file. Already we had written this one. This is going to work for the external. So next, what JavaScript will do? So actually, with the help of HTML, what it was doing, we was writing content, and with the help of CSS, we was adding designing, means color purpose. So JavaScript like that itself, JavaScript will also do something. So what JavaScript will do? JavaScript going to control the behavior of the web page. Means as we want that type our web page will be work. Means we can control the behavior. We will see each example. Second, JavaScript can change color. Okay. How JavaScript will change color? Let's see one example. We will go one by one. Okay. So how be that it will change the color. So for changing color, what we have to do? First, let's write one content here. Already we had written h1 JavaScript. Let's write h1 again. Change. This is just HTML, nothing in this case. Okay. And already we had studied ID and class. We will add here ID1. Okay. So what we written? We written one ID demo. Now, if you have to apply CSS on this one, what we can do, we have to target this ID and then we was passing color or background color, whatever CSS. And what is that known as? That process of selecting this particular tag, what was that known as? Any idea? What was that topic known as at least? So that is known as selector. Selector means selecting something, something in the sense that tag. So what we will do, we will select this HTML. Let's do one thing. Let's check the UI. What are we getting? We getting anything? So we getting something. Change color, something is there. Now what I want to change the color of this text, either background or anything. So what we have to do, we have to point the HTML, means whatever we had written this ID demo, this HTML I want to point out. So in JavaScript, how we can target that one? So we have to consider the complete HTML page we are considering as a document. Okay, so that's why we written here document. After that a dot, as you will put dot, you will get multiple method here, method property, multiple things you will get. So what we have to write, we have to write get element by ID. In the sense, with the help of get element by ID, it going to point that particular tag where that ID is available. So which ID? Just now we taken demo. So what will happen up to here? It will point our this h1 tag. Why? Because we given here get element by ID. Okay, and document in the sense whatever content is written in this page, whatever content be written here, so it's completely known as the document. Okay, so get element by ID. ID, then we passed the ID of that particular tag. After that dot, what we want? We want to change color. Change color is comes under style. So put here a style. What we want in a style, put dot. As you will put dot, multiple method you will get. So what we want? We want to change color. So let's check color. Color. Which color we want? We following same process as we was going with the. Yeah, anyone have issue? Okay, so as we was following in the CSS case, like that itself be following one by step. So a style, I want to change color, a style dot color, and then give the color name. I want red. Let's save. So as you can see here, your color got changed. Check one time that whether we had passed the same thing in CSS anywhere in this page. So there is no CSS. So what we had done, we doing with the help of this one. Now suppose what I want to change background color of this. Change color, text color got changed. I want to change background color. What we will do, we will write the same code. Again, document. We are targeting that complete HTML page dot get element. Now what we will do, we will target any other in the sense this body. Now I targeting this body one and I passing ID here BDY. Okay, now save. So get element by ID and pass here ID body. Next dot. What I want to put, means I want to change a style. Style dot. This time not text color. I want to change background color. Background color. Put equal to and give the color name. Let's save. Let's see. So what happened? The color got changed. Means same process we was doing with the help of CSS. Same process we can do with the help of the JavaScript. So this way we can write any external CSS, sorry, external JS. But now I want to write the internal JS. Okay, so I commented out this complete code. The thing is there. So how to write the internal JS? So internal JS is here. Inside a script. So what we will do, we can pass the same code, whatever we had written there, I passing here same. Okay, let's save and just see whether we get the output. So output is perfect. So this type, whatever we had studied in the CSS, everything we can do here. It's not the issue. Okay. So, but we will not write in the internal JS because on the same page you writing HTML also, you writing the CSS also, and now you want to write JavaScript also. So it's become very difficult, very complicated to handle your page. When you have slowly when your code size will increase, it will be very much complicated. So always try to maintain your coding style proper. Always try to maintain separate file. So that will be help you when you growing the size of the code. It's not going to be complicated. Second thing, like naming convention, always follow proper naming convention. This will help you a lot. Otherwise, one time will come, you have not the name. It means you have not the available naming convention. You can't take the name because you had already used it. In the fresher, what they are doing means mostly what we are doing when we going in the fresher. So just 1 second. Yeah. So what we are doing mostly in the case of the fresher, we not taking the naming convention proper. What we are doing wrong, we will take sometime A, sometime B, sometime C, like this type we are taking. So don't take like that. Check that what is the purpose of that particular text. Okay, like that type you can. Okay.
वॉइस नहीं
So
आ रहा।
yeah. So that thing we have to always take care regarding the naming convention. That will be play a very important role. And on the naming convention basis itself, anybody can easily identify you that you have either fresher or you have experience like that. So always try to make habit that how we can take naming convention. Like here we had taken change color, something be taken here demo. That's also not good. Here suppose body. So here be taken some small case. So like that we can take that some shortcut name. Okay. So this type what we had done, we change the text. Sorry, color. Okay. Next slide. Change color. Fine. Next, what we can do? We can change the text. How we can change the text? Let's see. So what we are writing here, we are writing change color. Okay. So I not want to change color. I want to change background color. Means I want to replace that text itself. Or where it's written change color, I want to change the text. That is something like a hello world or something anything. So how we can see? But here again we will write same thing. So how to point that particular text? So particular text, sorry, means document. So first go with document, complete page dot. Again, get element by ID. Point that which ID you want. So I want text one, change color one. What is the ID name? Demo. Give that demo dot. What I want now, I not want the style. On the top we had written style. What I want to change color text. Okay. So we can use inner HTML. Two things is there, inner HTML or inner text. Both you can take, not sorry. So after inner HTML equal to, now you can pass the text or content, whatever you want. So what we want? We want hello world. Let's see what is happening. Now you can see change color is there. Now you text got changed. So this type we can change the text. Okay. So here we create means we change the text. Even if you want to create, suppose you have some code and you want to pass that in HTML, we can pass that also. So what I will do, I will create one table. Table tr th. I will take only one row. Name. name, email. Okay, and again take tr, take data, td, name, MOHAN Mohan, take td, pass mobile email id, m@m. Okay, let's see. We got the output. Table is here, but I want to create the same table with the help of JavaScript, not with the help of HTML. Control X. Put here one tag, anything. Write that table. Give the ID. ID equal to TA. Sorry, we can give in the shortcut also. Table, TBLE, something like that. Not an issue. Just to save. Now move to the JavaScript. And what we want? We want to change the content. So let's add that document dot get element by ID. And what we had given in the case of the ID, TBLE. I think this one itself, TBLE, correct. Dot inner HTML equal to, and whatever content we had taken from the HTML, paste here. Give in single line, otherwise it will break. Okay, now not an issue. So let it to be a space, not a problem. Now see what happened. We got the table, means we had passed the code of the table, and we got the table with the help of the inner HTML, means with the help of the JavaScript. Okay, if you want to pass a style, that also you can do same type as we were doing. So means complete code, whatever you writing on the HTML page, you can pass here directly, and that will converted into the output of the HTML. Okay, so this type we can pass any code, any work, whatever we want to perform, we can pass with the help of the JavaScript, and we will get the output. Clear? So what we had discussed still. So we discussed two things. One we discussed changing of the color. Second, we discussed how we can change the text of the UI with the help of the JavaScript. And why we always going with JavaScript? Suppose when you going with the dynamic programming, so in that case, you will always follow the JavaScript, means backend side for pointing that data, because you can do more validation. You can perform more and more tasks. That's why never be trying to write with the help of the HTML. That will be dynamic programming. Okay, that's why. So three things we had discussed. JavaScript can change your color, change the color of the UI. We can perform changing of the text also. We can add the HTML. So this type we can do that JavaScript. So whatever we had discussed just now, you will get the same example here. So apply a style using the JavaScript. So here is the code. Here you can see document dot get element by ID, body color dot style dot background color equal to red. Means whatever we had written, same thing is here. Next, change text using inner HTML. Just now we performed that one. Inner HTML equal to my first JavaScript. It will replace. Here we had written in the internal. You can move with the internal or external. It's not the issue. If we know the way of writing the code, we can pass anywhere. Next, what is the use of prompt and what is prompt? So prompt is a way. Suppose that if you have to take some input from the user. Okay, so how we can take? So that we can do with the help of the prompt method. Suppose that what we done is still, we had taken the data and we had printed on the UI. We will do something like that itself. means I will take this data, whatever be written here. Okay, let's pass here. I taken the same code, whatever we had written there. So here you getting background color as a green. Suppose that I not want the background color green. Okay, I want to change the color as per user requirement, as per the user value. So how we can take the value? Means one way is with the help of the form, other way is with the help of the prompt. Means user will give you the value in this case. So how we writing the prompt? So we can take that prompt. Okay, let's pass that. Remove this color. Otherwise, okay, we will see that variable in the next. I can write that one. Let user value equal to. So this let user value equal to nothing, that is variable. So let it to be first, ignore just right now, not an issue. Here we will write a prompt. In the prompt, put cursor and let's see what it's suggesting. So it's suggesting function prompt and within bracket you have to pass message. As you will put cursor, you will get the hint directly. Editor will pass you the, editor will provide you the hint. So here we have to tell that what you want. So enter color name. Means now we going to take the value from the user. User will pass the value of the color name. Color value will pass, user will pass that one. So whatever value user will pass, previously we had fixed that always we will go with the green color. Means our background we was getting background as a green color, but now we not want green color. Whatever user will give, that value we will work. Okay, so let's see what user is giving. Let me, where is the word wrap? Selection view. Yeah. Okay. So what we passed, style dot background color. Let's save. So now you got the prompt and it asking enter your color name. Okay. Let's give red. Press enter. What happened? Our color name came. Sorry. Our output become red. Now move again. It again asking take a blue. Let's see. Now UI came blue, and this you can tell that you are going to control your web page. Means as you want, you are doing. I want red. It's asking whatever value we are passing, it will take that value. Because you can see what we had written. We had not passed anywhere any color name. Directly whatever it asking, we are providing that one. Okay. So that is the way, that is the use of the prompt method. And this prompt, that is the work that it will help you in collecting the value from the user, and that value you can take and you can utilize anywhere. So this way actually we can get the data from the user. So second thing, this is the way of getting data. Then what is the way of showing output to the user? Suppose we had entered, suppose let's comment this line. Suppose here we had collected the value from the user. I have not idea whether what value user is giving and what value we are getting. Okay, so but this way with the help of prompt, it's helping you in collecting the input from the user. Then what is the way of providing output to the user? Okay, so we can provide output to the user with the help of the alert. Okay, or even not only alert. Second thing you can see, whatever we had written here, document.get element by id, where is that? Yeah, I will copy this line. So with the help of this, what we were doing, we were changing text color. So whatever user will give here, let's uncomment this line, and whatever user will give, the same value it will take. Now you can see whatever user will give, if user is giving red, so red will come here. How that will come? With the help of this user value, that is a variable. So this variable be passed here also, and this variable be passed here also. And on the UI also, the change color name will change. This value will change. Let's see. Sorry, red. Now you can see. Previously it was a hello world. Now the color is name is changing here. Okay. If you will give, if I giving yellow, you sorry, y double yellow w. Now color become yellow and text also become yellow. Why? Because we had passed this value to the inner HTML. That is, so this is the one way of passing the output to the user. This way you getting the output. There is a one more way for getting output. Let it to be, don't comment. This alert. Alert will also help you in getting output. So what type of output it will give? So I will comment this. Alert. So whatever we will write inside the alert, okay, that completely will come onto the UI as the output. So let's pass anything. We do not have idea. We will pass anything. Hello, enter, save. Now see, you can get here. Means whatever we are writing, the same output you will get here. Okay. So this way we can show the output to the user. So we will do one thing. One way, with the help of prompt, we was collecting input from the user. Okay. And whatever input we are collecting from the user, same input I want to provide in the alert as a output. So who is going to give you the value of the prompt? This user value. Copy this and pass here. Save. Now whatever you will enter, it asking enter color name. Okay, give that red. Now see what you got. You got the alert. Here there is no input field. Okay, here you can't pass the value. So this will be give you the output, and this is the way of collecting output from the user. So when suppose you have done registration, you will get one alert. Your registration got success. So this will help you that one. Means this type you can take, that means you can show the pop-up to the user. Suppose you are developing something, means you are writing code. So how we will get the output? Means suppose tomorrow I want to perform something, but I not want to, suppose if I forget for the commenting or for deleting that user's code, but then also it not going to break anybody, means it not going to affect our user end. So there is another way of collecting output. This is the process of output. Okay, there is another way of console.log. You can write console.log shortcut. You can write that. No need to write this much lengthy. Just click log and you can press enter. It will give. So whatever we will write here, it will come as a output. So what we will do, we will write just hello console. Maybe a spelling mistake. Let it to be. So I will comment this. Otherwise, it will again and again come. It will disturb. So whatever be written here, I want to see this hello console where it came. Go to browser, right click, inspect. As you will inspect, can anyone tell what is the name of this one? Previously we had discussed this. Anyone have idea?
Box.
In box model. Okay.
Box.
So this is known as the box model. So here you can see one is element, one is console, source, network. For each tab, there is some specific use case. So when you learning JavaScript, in that case, console will help you. So here you can see whatever be here, console.log, console, whatever you written, everything will come here. Okay. So if you have to write JavaScript, no need to any editor. Just if you have browser, you can perform all the task. Suppose you have to perform some addition, 9 plus say 8. See that you will get the output. Suppose you writing here alert, okay, and you passing something. let I will pass 8 plus 9 plus 2. What it will give the output? It will it will print 8 plus 9 plus 2, or it will do calculation of this completely, or what it will do? Any idea anyone have? Be written 8 plus 9 plus 2. What it will give? It will print the output, or it will print 8 plus 9 plus 2 as be written there. Let's see what will be given. It's given 90. Okay, what it had done? It had done the addition of that one, whatever be given. So that's why I told browser itself is sufficient for writing the JavaScript code. You can write anything here itself. No need to any editor or anything. Okay, so when we going in the real time developing, in that case, mostly we will use the console.log for checking output. If you will open any type of application, go to any website, suppose be going amazon.com, anyone, and right click, maybe you will get, means you will get some data in the console. It's not sure, but maybe. Let's check. Anything is there? No, you're not getting here anything. You're getting error only. But most of the case, what will happen? You will get the data here actually, like this. Okay. So when we developing application, we are writing all the code and we are trying to test in the console itself. So this is the another way of printing output, whatever output we will take. So previously what we were doing, we was collecting output from the user with the help of the prompt method, and we was printing in the alert method. What I want to take this output, take this input and pass in the console. What we will do? We will take this user value, okay, and pass in the console. Give that user value, save, pass the value. Let's pass anything. See, so whatever be given, that came here. Give anything again. So see, okay. So this type we can get the output in the console, output in the UI, means sorry, in the alert, and this type we can collect the data from the user with the help of the prompt method. And with the help of document.getElementById, we can print output on the UI. So we had learned three ways of printing output on UI. Okay, one way is document.getElementById. Another way is console.log. It will print the data in the console. Another way is alert. Alert will print that output on the browser window, and console.log is same. But we had learned one way of collecting data from the user, means with the help of this user can provide the input. There is another page also, but this much is enough. Okay, so anyone having any doubt up to here, you can ask. Then I will move to the slide. Now let's move to the slide. So prompt method to get output from the user without input field. If there is no input field, we can collect the data with the help of prompt method. Next, alert to show the alert message for the user. Next, here you have the examples. You can take alert, and in alert you can pass anything that will print. Okay, so here you have one activity. So what is activity? Take any color from the user as input and make use of that color to change UI body color of the web page. It means you will take the input from the user and you will change the body color of the your browser. Already we had done this one. We was collecting the data. Yeah, prompt. We was collecting the color name and we passing the same color name here. Background color. This was changing that color. So where is the solution? So here is the output. Document.getElementById. You will pass the body color dot style dot background color equal to, and take the prompt method. Enter color name. Okay. So whatever variable we had written here, this we had written let value something variable name. Directly you can take this one and you can pass in the background color equal to after equal to. As we had written user value, in place of user value, you can take this completely. That's not the issue. Both are same. Okay, move next. Now, what is variable declaration in JavaScript using let? Actually, we can do variable declaration in three types. Three types are there: let, where, const. But we will not go with two type, means other two. We will go with let only. So let's see what is variable declaration. So how we can write the variable? That is the main point first. So for writing variable, we can write x equal to 5. Suppose you have to perform some addition. What we have to do? We going to perform addition of two number. Okay, simple thing. Addition of two number. What we will take? We will take x. We will take y equal to some number 6. Put semicolon, and we will take z equal to what? X plus y. Correct or not? We will take z equal to x plus y. This going to perform something, means it going to do addition. But where we will print? We have not idea. But just now we had seen how we can print the output of anything. Okay, console, alert, many ways we had seen. So we will print those all data in the console. This is our console. It's already open. So we will print that data here. So how we will print? We will write log console.log, and here we will pass a z. Let's see what happened. Z equal to 11. So here we can write this type. We can pass a string addition addition of two number is. Okay, so addition of two number is z, and what is that? Addition of two number is 11. So how this is working? So what we taken here? We taken x. X is nothing. X is just variable equal to assignment operator. Okay, we are assigning the value 5 to x, means right hand side value it going to assign to the left hand side. That is the work of a assignment operator. So whatever be written here, the same thing we can write when you was writing in the Java. You have to declare the variable. You was declaring like string, number, int, boolean, different types there, character, like different data types are there. So what we have to do in the case of JavaScript, we have to tell that which type of variable this is. That is variable declaration. So mostly be using let. We can go with where, const, another three are there. We can't cover those actually there. Let, where, const. These three ways are there, but we will go with the let only. So we can write here let x equal to 5. Now what means, we will check whether output going to be changed, it going to affect output or anything is happen. No, we got the same output. Here again write let. So when you declaring any variable, you have to declare here like which type of variable that is. Let, where, const, which type. This is known as block scoped. Let is known as the block scoped. Okay, so when you writing any variable, you have to declare that. So that's why in the prompt method. So if you will separate this one completely. So this is variable declaration. Okay, after that what we written? This is your variable declaration, and what is this? This is your variable variable, and next ASSIGNAMENT assignment operator. Okay, and next is value. Let's make this bigger screen. This is your variable, and this is your assignment operator, and this is your value. So this type we can separate this completely. A let x equal to 5. So this completely like this type it is. So whenever you creating variable, you have to go with the let. You can go with let and you can create, means don't go never without any declaration type. Like here you can see nothing is there, but then also it was working. But don't go like that. That's not good practice of writing code. So always we will go like this type. So what we done? We taken the let, we declare the variable, we assign the value. So that's we done. Let y equal to 6, let x equal to, and then we had performed some operation. So like this type we can do anything. Let's go to prompt method. What we had done here, we had taken the data from the user. Prompt method by doing the collecting the data from the user, and username. This was variable, and let is the declaration type. So variable name, it means whatever operation right side right side is doing, this right side value will assign to the left hand side with the help of the variable. And this, as you will put cursor over this, it will show that let user value, which type of data is collecting, it collecting like a string type of data. Okay, so this type we can declare the variable, and this is known as the variable declaration. Go to the slide. So the let keyword was introduced in ES6. Actually, before ES6, um, like JavaScript was there. Now JavaScript itself become popular, means is known as the ES6. If you will attend interview, many times they will tell that. If you have idea on the ES6, ES5 like that. So ES6, ES5 is nothing. That is also complete JavaScript. So you can blindly tell that yes, you have idea, because in ES6 some new feature came. Due to that, it's means a different name came there, that is known as the ES6. And after 2015, whatever updated version of JavaScript came, that complete all was known as the ES6 only. No name changes is there. Like update version is coming, so like that, always its name become ES6. Okay, so let introduced in ES6 in 2015. Next, variable defined with let cannot be redeclared. It means if you will redeclare one variable, what we writing here, be written here let y equal to 6. Suppose that, and here be written let x equal to, it gone that side, and let x equal to this one. What I want to change the value. Let me do that. Let y equal to, I want not 6, I want 16. What we got? Put cursor here, you will got the error. What is the error? Cannot redeclared block scoped variable. It means let is actually block scoped variable. And if you taking let, you can't redeclare the same variable with another value. Because what you're doing, we are changing the variable itself. But this is not possible. And if you blindly use saved also, you will get the error. See, identifier y has already been declared. You can't redeclare this one. Okay, but if you will take nothing, remove this. Now take. Let's see what will happen. What happened? It taken 21. It's not given any error because you not telling either y. Means whether y is let type, means you had not declared that variable. That's why you will not get any error. It will work fine. But never practice like this type in the real time scenario. Always declare the variable. Otherwise, that will be not a good practice. So what we had discussed regarding the let redeclaration. Next, variable with let must be declared before use. Means before, suppose what we done here, we had written let y equal to, remove this one. No issue. What we had done here, let y equal to 6. Suppose that be passing after this line. Okay, there is no error. But let's save and see that any error is there. So what is the error? Cannot access y. before initialization. It means initialization in the sense providing value. Here we are providing the value. Okay, so if we had provide the value in the line number 19 and we are using this y in line number 16, that is not possible in the case of late. So remove this late, put just y. Let's see whether it's working. Y is not defined. What it's telling? It's telling that we are using try to use here y, but y is not available. It means we can't use like this type. So what we have to do? We have to keep this above itself, because here line by line execution is going on. Line by line in the sense when you will run the code, first line will execute because all are commented here. So here first line will execute, then it will move to second line, then it will move to third line, then it will move to the last line. Like this type program will run. Okay, and that is known as the declare. We can't use without declaration, means let must be declared before use. Next, variable defined with let have blocked scope. What means block scope? Suppose that anyone have idea what is block? If anyone have idea, then just tell me. So block is nothing. Block is this curly bracket, flower bracket, curly bracket, whatever you're telling. This is known as your block. Okay, and if we written here let x equal to 10. Suppose be writing this one outside. Let x equal to 10. Again we will write let x equal to 100. It given you error, correct? But same thing, just comment this one. But here with this. Take this again, two time we had taken. We taken the same name x equal to 10 and x equal to 10. But when we taking this one, it was giving error. If you will take same value, then also it's giving error. What is the value? What is the error? Cannot redeclare block scope variable. Okay, but it means this become the problem. Come to this one. Let x equal to 10 and here x equal to 10. We not written anything. Just write console.log and pass here x. Sorry, and copy this. Okay, now just execute and let's see what happened. We got the output two time. Two time in the sense, which line is that? Here you can see line number also. Variable declaration.js and 25 is written. Actually 25 is line number. You can see. In 25, you have one console, and in line number 31, you have another console. And you can see 25 and 31. Okay. If you have not idea, suppose let's get error. Try to fix the error. As you must fix the error, that much concept you will get. Getting solution is not the matter. Fixing error is the main thing. As much you will debug the code, that much you will fix the error. Your concept will be clear. So we got the error. We have not idea in which line what is the error. But here it's showing that line number means where declaration.js21. Just click this. It will open the page itself in the browser. Now you can see you getting error here, line number 10. Okay, what is the error? Uncaught error. Read the error proper. Uncaught syntax error. Identifier error is starting in this line. Identifier x has already been declared. Means this value what we are writing here x equal to 10 means x. It already redeclared. That's why we are getting this error. Just comment and save. Now see error removed. So this type we can identify the error. Okay, so what we written? We had written console.x and console.log x here also. But my point is that when we writing same let x equal to 10 outside, we getting error. But same when we writing inside the curly bracket, we not getting error. That's working proper because This is known as the block scope, because we had written code in the separate block. This is your block 1 and this is your another block. So this is known as the block scope, and let you will not get let is in the blocked scope. The same variable we can define in the another block. It will not create the issue. That is the thing. So this is the basic idea. Not you can tell basic. That is on the high level of idea, means what is late, what is how we can using this late, because when you attending interview up to now, whatever we had discussed, what are the things you can get in the interview. So first what we had discussed, we discussed regarding the prompt method. Okay, so these are the different ways of collecting output from the user. So first, this thing they are asking while interview. Document.getElement by ID means how they will not ask directly this thing. They will ask how we can select any HTML tag in the JavaScript. So that we can do with the help of the getElement by ID. Next question, same question they will ask in CSS. How we selecting any HTML CSS? How we can select or target HTML element. That is the question using CSS slash same. But how we can check HTML element in CSS with the help of selector, that is known as selector, and in JavaScript that is also selector. Both are selector. So in JavaScript, how we selecting document.getElement by ID, document.getElement by class, by tag name, different ways are there. So and in CSS with the help of the ID, what we doing with the help of ID, Bibaj is changing different this so view and not type of viewer will ask like that type of importance is it. Next, table declaration. If you are attending a single interview, 10% they will ask what is late, what is where, what is const. This all theory. But out of this theory, late and const ask a lot. That is the thing. Changing color, these all are like activity type. Sometimes they are asking what you can do with the help of that. Okay, so here you can see that means how we can do that. Okay, we already done more of this one. This is just a simple example. So JavaScript, this possibility of for already we had discussed this slide. You can see that how we can display the output to the user. JavaScript can display the output in different ways. What are the different ways? First, writing into an inner HTML element using inner HTML. Already we had written the first time itself. Second, writing into an alert box. In alert, we can pass the text or content, whatever we have to. Second, writing into the browser console using console.log. This three ways. No any extra page are there. One more, inner text is there. Okay, inner HTML, inner text. That much are the ways of writing any JavaScript. In a sense, in this way, you can display the output to the user. Okay, and most of the case, console.log, when you developing code, console.log will display the in the browser, and by mistake, if you forget also to delete, it's not going to create a single problem. It's problemless because it's not going to disturb the user. Okay, that is the case. So up to now, if anyone have any issue, you can discuss, because after this we will move important topic, that is function. So if you have anything, you can. Am I fast, slow, anything like that, any issue, you can. Or you want to break anything like that also, you can. No response. Okay. Next, move to the function. So what is function actually? So most important thing when you going React, Angular, Vue, even Java, Python, anything. If you writing code, always try to make a small function, marriage function, and that will not nothing like that. So whatever code, whatever logic you are going to write, make a small unit. Don't make big function. It will be complicated to handle. Just go small, split into a small part and use that like that. And always don't write any code open in the file. Always make inside the function. So how we will create that function and what is function actually? So a JavaScript function is a block of code designed to perform a particular task. Then what is block? Just now we had seen. Okay, just now we seen what is block. So block means curly bracket. Okay, so whatever operation you have to do, whatever task you going to perform, always try to write inside this. Don't write anything outside. Like previously we was writing document.getElement by ID outside. No, don't write that. That's not good practice. On that you can't stop your execution. And that's why we can go with a block type. Like suppose if I will take some code, let me copy some code here, copy this one. Let's see what it going to do. So what it going, text color and table creation. Okay, let's say close this one. So now see what happened. We got the output, correct? But we can't control this output. There is no any process of controlling this. So what we will do, we will put this one inside the curly bracket, in the sense flower bracket, and same we will do in this case also. And now you can see the output. One second, which file is pointing? Function.js, fine. Script one. Oh yeah, it will work, correct. But
Sir,
anyway,
screen is
in
not
function it will.
visible.
Yeah, really. What about others?
I don't know what are this.
Hello, the screen is visible or not for
Yes, sir.
others?
For me, it's not visible, sir.
Visual.
Me
Okay,
No,
also,
so
sir.
sir.
others, anyone facing like this?
No visual, sir.
Not visual.
Yes, sir, not.
1 second. No one is.
No,
Okay,
sir.
let me
Screen is
check.
stuck, sir.
Okay,
Stuck.
1 second. Let me check. Yeah,
It is stuck, sir.
okay, just 1 second. Sound is coming. Check now. Now also same thing.
Sir, it's still not visible.
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Sir, which side not visible, sir?
1 second. Wait.
Should I
Let me connect with
rejoin,
mobile.
sir?
Okay, let me Check now. Second. Now
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now it's working.
working. Okay. Maybe due to cold climate, actually it is happening. Okay. So what we was writing? We was writing the code into the block. So what is the benefit of block? Block is going to control over your code. Okay, because here we had written the code, so this code will be controlled. Now we will move into the function. So this type actually always we have to write the code, not completely open, and not even this one. We will now see that function. So like that always we will try to write the code. Let's see. So what is function? So function is going to perform a particular task. Okay, what is that task? A JavaScript function is executed. Function will perform the task, but it will not automatic perform the task. It will work only when anyone will call. Suppose that here we are changing the color. Okay, so how we will create the function? So function creation is with the help of the function keyword. Here we will give function, and after the function we will write function name. Whatever Java requirement, we going to change color. Change color. And after that, like this type we have to write. So we written the keyword function, and after that we have to give function name with parenthesis and give the curly bracket. Curly bracket in the sense block. And whatever code we have written on the top, we will write the same code here. Okay, same code this also. Otherwise, let's comment this. No issue. We will go with one code. So what we had written, we written change color function. Let's see whether we getting output. Let's save. What happened? Color is not changing. Why? Because we had created the function. Okay, we had created the function, and with the help of the function keyword we can create. But how we will call this function? This will execute only if we will call this function. Like on the top, we was not writing anything. We was writing directly. There was no any control. It was executing by their own. But here it will execute only when we will call. How to call? Copy this function name, whatever function name is there, and pass the function name. Pass in the sense we will paste the function name. So with the help of the function name, we can call that function. Let's save. And now you can see. So now your function get controlled. With the help of the function name, you can call that function. So whatever logic you are writing inside this function, okay, inside the block, that will get execute only when you are calling the function. And this is the known as the function concept completely. So let's see the slide. So a function is a block of code designed to perform some particular task, and a JavaScript function is executed when someone invoked it. Invoked in the sense call it. So here what we had done, in this block we had written code for performing color. Here we had written dot style color, dot background color. But it will perform task only if someone will call. Who is going to call? This change color. Okay, so and how we will call? With the help of function name. And where is function name? Function name is this one. So when you will write function name, in that case it will go and execute that function. So that is known as the function and function call. Okay, next, programming. What is programming? Programming is nothing actually set of instruction to perform some task. Set of instruction that will perform some task. Suppose that you have to prepare Maggie, and if you tells your cook, or suppose you going to prepare the Maggie, what you will do? You will perform some step. First you will go to shop, you will take Maggie, then you will boil butter, you will put Maggie, then you will follow next step, boil butter, put this means Maggie in that, then you will put salt, then you will take some vegetable, means some steps you are doing. But how that all will be performed? Someone have to do that. Means either you going to perform this all step, or either you will told someone to perform those. Then only those step by step process will be happen. So same thing is happening in the case of the programming also. What we have written? We written here changing the color. Suppose we want to do one addition. Let's say write one function to addition, just a simple, nothing is there. ADDITION, addition of two number. So what we will do? We will write set of instruction. What set of instruction? Take first value. First value, let x equal to 5. We told that let means first we had told take first value as a x, go for second value as a y equal to 10. Next value, let z equal to what is that? X plus and y. We told that 3 steps. Let's move to console.log, and here it will give you console.log and save. Now go to browser. Where we will get output? We will get output in the console. Correct, because we had written console. How we can write open the console? Inspect. Let's see whether we getting console here or not. So what happened? Output is not. Why? Because we had written this complete instruction, but who is going to trigger this instruction? Someone have to initiate the work, but here no one is initiator. It means we had not called the function. Got it? That is the main case. So now we calling the function means here we giving the instruction. Complete process is going to perform the task one by one. And let's save. We got the value as a 15. So this is the small task, but when you doing more number of tasks, means any bigger application, any bigger task, in that time also you can go like this itself. Let's see. Actually, we got the output as a 15, but we don't know what happened in the backside. Behind the scene, what happened? Let's debug the code. Let's see what is the debugging of the process. Maybe someone know that how to debug, but someone don't have idea. Let's see. For debugging of code, you have to go into the source. Okay. In the source, you will get here Java's all the files, whatever file is there, you will get here. And one thing I will tell you, learning of code, any programming language, Java, Python, .NET, anyone, the best way of learning is by debugging process. Okay. Just debug the code, you will learn a lot of the process. So let's see what we're doing. So here we had created all the code will be here, but commented. So commented will be not work. So this let it to be, I will go with this one. So put here breakpoint, means you getting the numbering. Press the cursor here, you will get a breakpoint. This is known as the breakpoint. Okay. Now just reload the page. And now see what happened. Now you can visualize every step one by one. So first step where it started, addition. Okay. Here you have something button, or otherwise in this side also you getting button. This button is known as the step over, means it will move to this step. This is known as the step into, it will go inside that line. So let's move to anyone. So just press, that's okay. Where it gone? Now what happened? We called the function addition. It moved in the addition function. It's gone to the line number first, that is line number 26. It's taken let x equal to 5. Put cursor. What is now? Now we have undefined because we had taken the value, but it not get executed. Let's execute this line. Now put cursor. Now you can see let x equal to 5. Now x got 5. Put cursor. You got the value. Now see, put y. Why you are getting undefined? Because now execution not completed of the y. Now let's execute this y. What happened? Now you got y equal to 10. Now execution got completed. Now you getting y equal to 10. Put cursor on z. Let's see whether you have value. No. Now it is undefined. Let's move to next step. What is the value of z? So z equal to 15, x equal to 5. Okay, and put the cursor here. It's showing that 15. And now in the console, put cursor over z. It's 15. This way actually you getting the output in the console. And now you can see that it had started from line number 16, sorry, 26. It gone 26, then moved to 27, then moved to 28, then moved to 29, and now the cursor is at line number 30. Okay, and when it will come out, still, let's see, this is previous output actually. And when you will print, means execute this outside, you will get the, you will came out from the function. Now function completed. It going inside the content.js. This is due to live server actually. Now we can execute this. Just stop here. How to stop? It's not in a second. Yeah, it's came out, and now you can check the output. So this type actually, whenever you writing any time or any code, just why not simple? Go in the debug process. Debug the code one by one step and check that each variable, what value it's getting. You will get the error there itself. Okay, and that is the best way of learning programming. So in the programming is nothing just like set of instruction, what you have to perform. So function declaration, how we declaring these all things we had done. So my function. So here, suppose that we will write the same program in another way. What we doing? X equal to 5, y equal to 10, x plus y, z. Fine. Suppose that I not want this program. This program, what is happening? Each time it will take 5 and 10 and it will perform the task. And this program is not dynamic, means it is static, like fixed value. So we can pass the this 5 and 10 from external also, from the user end. So here we can pass the value. Suppose we want to calculation of 5, 10. We can pass like this. So whatever value we passed, let's remove this. And this is known as parameter. We passing two argument or parameter, we can tell. So this is known as the argument, and here we will take parameter. So first value, give variable, first value, comma, sorry, ACCOND, second value. Okay, so we given here first value and second value. So first value, whatever be written here first, that will be come to the first value. Whatever be written after comma, that will come to the after comma in second value. So first value will come with 5. So give here first value, that is like variable itself, and give here second value. Now you can see in this program. Now tell me, any value is there? Nothing. Means as it will come from here, that will work. But output will be same. There is no any changes in the case of the output. You getting 15. Let's change the value. Take here 50. 50 and 10, 60. Means whatever we will pass here, that will come in the console.log. It's going to do plus. If suppose we are passing a string value, hello, what it will do? Any idea? It will add. It will do concatenation because we had done the plus operation here. Okay. Maybe someone know that plus of means concatenation process. Concatenation in the sense it going to add to a string with number, anything it will do. So it's going to combine both, merging together. That is known as the concatenation. So here it's going to do addition. So like this type we can pass addition, and now you can pass any value. And this actually when you writing program, you have to write like this way itself, that it will be independent of the digit number, and this value maybe you will take from the user, you will take from the database, and this means whenever you have to make changes, you have to just make change here. No need to change here. Now your program is like a dynamic, a small program, but now it become dynamic completely. Now let's debug this code and let's see what is happening. Now you will see something. Just add breakpoint. If you will click here, you can add directly the breakpoint. Okay, let's run this code. And now go one by one line. Here it's showing 25, 58. Let's check first value. What is there? Anything is there? No, it's not showing anything now. Let's move one step. Go next step over. Now see, you got something. What we got? Let's see. 1 second. Reduced. See that. Now here we got first value equal to 25 and second value equal to 58. Now check that first value equal to 25, second value equal to 58 because here execution completed. That's why. Let's check what about the x. Is x got the value or not? So x is not showing anything. What about y? Y also not showing anything. What about z? 1 second. Let's take. Yeah. X is undefined. Why? Because this line execution not completed. Line number 35, it not got executed. That's why. Because you can see that bold on the first. Let's click next. Moved. Now you got the value x equal to 25. Line number y, it not got executed because execution not completed. Now you got y equal to 58. Second value equal to 58. Let's move next. Z. It's showing z equal to 83. X equal to 25. Let's move next. Console.log. That's it. So this type, always when you writing program, try to write like code like this type, means simple and in the readable format, not like high level standard completely and you itself getting confused. So don't do like that type. So this way we can pass the parameter, but suppose that the same process we can do in another also. Maybe you had listened the word return keyword. Okay, suppose I not want to print this console log z value here. I want to give someone who had given me, means who had given me this value, x first value, second value. I want to return that person itself. So what we will do? We will write here return z. Why z? Because z was giving the output. So z got return. Let's see the output, whether it printing anything. And one thing, if a debugger will, any breakpoint will be there, na, your debugger will get a start. So don't put breakpoint without anything. Okay, so we not get the output, nothing. Why it not came? Because we had not written any print method. How it will get the data? So we have to write console.log to whom? This addition method. Why this one? Because above function is returning and it returning who had called that function, who had called this addition method going to call that function. Okay, that's why we return the value. And this is the way of returning the value. So whatever we had discussed here, we had discussed total 3 approach of writing program. One, without argument. There is no argument in this case. In this case also there is no argument, hard coded value. In this case, what we done? We pass the argument. This is the way of writing code with the argument. You can mention here with argument. Here we had passed 2 value only. You can pass multiple value. It's not the issue. As much you want. This is known as without argument. And next, this program is written with the help of the with return keyword. Okay, so this type we can multiple time we will use this, but maybe last one, if you have not idea of programming, then maybe this you will be get confused in this case, but ignore this. If you want, you can go with this one. If you getting confused in this also, no issue, you can go directly with this. All are same. Okay, let's move now. So P1, P2. So what happened? We taken the parameter console.log P1 into P2. So here we taking some value and here function call. So in function call, be passing my function and argument. P1 and P2 we will pass. We had looked over this thing. So now activity, make one function and find addition of two number. It's simple. Already be done more of this. Function addition, first value equal to 10, second value equal to let total z, that is first value plus second value console.log. That's it. Okay. See this. Don't go on the program. It's very simple, but we are thinking the approach, logic, how we can. So event, like when you will move next sometime, then you will see that you going to click the button. That time only that program will execute, or either the color of this one. The color of this it's changing. Let's change the color, but not like this. Where is that code? Okay, changing color here. Function. Control V. VENT event. So what we want actually, we want to change color. So now I will add one button on the UI. This body. Let's add here itself. Take this inside form, otherwise it will create problem. Button and give the name of button as a change color. Let's save. So we got the button on the UI. Close this one. So what is our requirement now? My requirement is be getting this color change directly. Okay, I not want like this. I want when I will click the button, that time it have to change. Let's click the button. It doing something. Let's say where is the button event. So button is color is changing due to this one. Let's Control X, save. Now there is no color. What I want to call this function, because when we are calling that time only working, but I not want to call like that. When I will click, so click, so that is on click. Okay, in JavaScript there is event that is on click, and when you will click the button, that time only this will work. And on click, I pass the function call, function name. So now when you will now see, output is not there, but when you will click the button, that time only this output will work. Let's see. It had came, but it got changed because we not passed type equal to button. Yeah. So what happened? Now button, when we clicking the button, that time only this color is changing. Either this color is not changing. It means we going to control the behavior of the UI. This way actually you can control the behavior, and this is known as the function and event. Okay, and how we can done that event? Event be done, we added one click event. This is known as the click event, change event, then mouse over event. Different event are there. So this type we can control the program. When we clicking, that time only this code is executing. Either this code is not executing. Okay, so this type we can add the event. So this is your event description. On change event. On change event will work only when you will change the element. Okay, and click event. Click event will work only when you will click that element, like button. We had clicked the button, so only on click had worked. So task, make registration form, print data in the console and UI. make one form and take the data and print in the console or otherwise on the UI. So how we will print in console with the help of console.log, and how we will print on UI with the help of document.getElement by ID inner HTML. Maybe solution will be there. Oh, solution is not there. Okay. Next is on change event. On change event. Here you have the solution. We will not go this one code. So what we doing? There is a drop down, and when we clicking the drop down, then only it will print the value. Code is here. You can see that. Otherwise, it will take too much time. Okay, so some activity you can try this yourself. What is that? Make one form. Take any four field. Show data in table. Change color of form while saving data. When we will save the data, that time only color of UI have to change. If it not get saved, means you have to show the error message like that. Anyway, code is here. You can go with the code also. Otherwise, you can think your logic. Next is web storage. How many topic is there? 21, 22. What is that? Local storage, session storage. Okay. Okay, do one thing. Let it to be up to here. Web storage we will do tomorrow. Tomorrow we will do Angular also. We will continue same thing. So try to practice somewhat in JavaScript. That will be, then it will be too much helpful. Let's